Carrie Underwood's latest photo, shared backstage during one of her performances, struck a chord with fans and quickly went viral, not for any extravagant reason, but because it offered an honest glimpse into her everyday life. The photo wasn't meticulously styled or altered, showing Carrie standing casually in between concert gear and everyday backstage scenes. It wasn't designed to fit a glossy image or flashy marketing campaign. Instead, it was a raw, authentic moment that many fans felt was a breath of fresh air in an industry that often thrives on curated perfection. The image highlighted Carrie in a more natural, approachable light than what we usually see on stage, without the towering heels, bright lights, and dramatic angles that accompany her performances. What surprised fans wasn't the absence of glam, but rather how relatable it made her feel. In a world of celebrity-driven illusions, this simple snapshot served as a grounding reminder that perfection isn't required to be admired. Authenticity is far more powerful. The power of perception in entertainment. For years, Carrie Underwood has been seen as a larger-than-life figure. On stage, she commands attention with her towering presence, dynamic performances, and impeccable style. But much of that image is carefully constructed through camera angles, lighting, and a certain level of stage design that amplifies her presence. This recent photo, however, peeled back the curtain and offered a look at the woman behind the music in a more intimate setting. Fans were not disappointed or disillusioned by the reality. They felt more connected to her. This shift signals a larger change in how audiences engage with their favorite stars. Perfection, once idolized, is no longer the goal. Carrie's natural, unfiltered image allowed fans to see her as just another person navigating life, reminding everyone that confidence doesn't stem from an exaggerated public image, but from genuine self-acceptance. That truth is far more powerful because it feels attainable and real. Why petite can still mean powerful? One of the most significant reactions to Carrie's backstage photo was the admiration people expressed for her strength, both physical and personal, despite her petite stature. For years, society has often associated power with size, equating larger figures with more influence or ability to command attention. But Carrie's career and public persona have always challenged that idea. Standing at 5 feet 3 inches, she might not physically dominate the stage like some of her taller peers, but her voice, energy, and presence have always been larger than life. This photo offered a subtle but powerful reminder that strength isn't about height or build. It's about the ability to command space, to project energy, and to be unapologetically yourself. Carrie's success proves that power comes from presence, talent, and passion, not from meeting some external measure of what we're told strength should look like. That's a message that resonates, especially for women in entertainment, where the definition of power is often skewed by physical ideals. Fan reactions filled with praise. When Carrie's backstage photo was shared, social media exploded with overwhelmingly positive responses. Instead of the typical celebrity gossip or critique, fans flooded the comment sections with words of praise. They celebrated Carrie for being real, refreshing, and relatable. Many people shared how the image helped them see themselves more clearly, reminding them that everyone has their own version of reality behind closed doors. Some fans admitted they had always assumed Carrie was taller, while others shared how this image made them feel seen in a world often dominated by unrealistic beauty standards. What stood out most was the tone of these comments, a deep sense of appreciation for her authenticity. This was not a moment of shock or scandal, it was a moment of connection. Carrie's ability to be herself in such an unvarnished way was a rare treat in a world where every celebrity moment is crafted with precision, a refreshing break from curated images. In today's digital world, we are constantly bombarded with perfectly curated images on social media. Celebrities and influencers are often expected to present an image of flawlessness, and anything less than perfection is often criticized. This is what made Carrie's backstage photo so impactful. The image, which was neither heavily edited nor carefully staged, offered a refreshing contrast to the polished images that flood the internet. Carrie was captured in a natural, unguarded moment, standing backstage before her concert without any special lighting, makeup, or wardrobe adjustments. This image felt real. It wasn't a meticulously crafted narrative, nor was it designed to promote anything. It was just Carrie as she is in that moment, and that's what made it so powerful. In an age where everything is curated and polished, this raw, unfiltered moment felt like a breath of fresh air. Fans immediately noticed the authenticity of the image. It wasn't trying to sell anything or portray an unattainable ideal. It was simply a glimpse into Carrie's life, showing that even celebrities have ordinary moments. This shift away from perfection is important because it humanizes public figures, reminding us that they are not immune to the same struggles, flaws, and imperfections we all experience. By sharing such an honest moment, Carrie reminded her fans that it's okay to be real, to show up as yourself, and to not always fit into a polished, perfect mold. Authenticity is what resonates with people. And this backstage photo proved that when celebrities are willing to show their true selves, they create a deeper connection with their audience. The importance of embracing imperfection. Carrie Underwood's backstage photo serves as a powerful reminder that embracing imperfection is not only okay, it's essential. In a culture that often prioritizes perfection over authenticity, Carrie's candid image challenged that notion. The carefully constructed images that we see on social media and in the media in general can lead to a false sense of what life is really like. We are constantly fed curated glimpses into the lives of celebrities, often giving us the impression that their lives are flawless, glamorous, and easy. But Carrie's backstage moment showed the opposite. It revealed that perfection is an illusion, and even those who are highly visible and admired have their own everyday experiences. By choosing to share this unscripted, genuine moment with her fans, Carrie proved that embracing imperfection is empowering. The message is simple. You don't have to be flawless to be admired, to be successful, or to feel confident. Carrie's photo encourages fans to let go of the pressure to be perfect and to focus on being true to themselves. This not only encourages body positivity, but it also inspires a sense of mental and emotional well-being. Imperfection is a universal experience, and when we embrace it, we can create stronger, more meaningful connections with others. It's a message that transcends the superficiality of curated images, reminding us that authenticity is the key to true confidence. Health and well-being beyond aesthetics. Carrie Underwood's fitness routine and commitment to health are often discussed, but what makes her approach stand out is her focus on well-being beyond aesthetics. She's made it clear that her workouts aren't just about achieving a certain look, but about taking care of her body so she can continue to perform at a high level and feel good both physically and mentally. In a culture that often equates fitness with physical appearance, Carrie's message offers a refreshing alternative. She prioritizes strength, endurance, and longevity over chasing a specific body type. This approach to fitness, rooted in sustainability and self-care, has resonated deeply with her fans. Her focus on health as a means of supporting a long-term lifestyle rather than achieving fleeting trends is something that anyone can relate to. The backstage photo reinforced this idea, showcasing a version of Carrie who is active and healthy without fitting into the narrow confines of societal beauty standards. It's about what your body can do for you, not what it looks like. By sharing moments of authenticity, Carrie helps her fans shift their focus from the appearance of their bodies to the functionality and strength they possess. This mindset is especially important in an age where so much emphasis is placed on physical appearance, often leading to unrealistic body standards and unhealthy comparisons. Carrie shows that the true value of fitness lies in its ability to empower and support your overall well-being, both inside and out. Inspiring real conversations about body image. Carrie Underwood's candid backstage photo sparked important conversations about body image. It reminded fans that no one is immune to struggles with self-image, not even celebrities. For years, Carrie has been open about the pressure to conform to society's standards of beauty. And this image further emphasized her message that confidence doesn't come from looking a certain way. It comes from accepting yourself as you are, flaws and all. Carrie's honesty about her fitness journey, her body, and her life has made her an empowering figure for many, especially women who face unrealistic expectations about their appearance. The photo demonstrated that body image is not about perfection, it's about acceptance and understanding that your value isn't tied to your size or shape. What's more important is your strength, your health, and your ability to live life confidently. By sharing this photo, Carrie created a space for real conversations about body image, conversations that focus not on changing how we look, but on embracing how we feel. She has made it clear that self love, rather than external validation, is the foundation of true confidence, and this photo was another example of that message. Encouraging confidence through vulnerability. Carrie's backstage photo serves as an example of how vulnerability can be a powerful tool for building confidence. By showing up authentically, without any attempts to hide or alter her appearance, Carrie created a moment of connection with her fans. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but in reality, it takes great strength to embrace and share who you truly are without fear of judgment. Carrie's willingness to be vulnerable in this moment allowed her fans to see a side of her they might not have seen before. It also allowed her to model confidence in a way that felt real and attainable. In a world that often celebrates perfection, Carrie's vulnerability reminds us that it's okay to be imperfect, and it's okay to embrace who you are without apologies. This message is important for anyone struggling with their own sense of self-worth or confidence. By showing that vulnerability and authenticity are sources of strength, Carrie continues to inspire others to embrace their true selves. Confidence is not about hiding your flaws, it's about accepting them and owning your story. Through this moment, Carrie has once again proven that real confidence comes from a place of honesty and self-acceptance, not from fitting into a mold of perfection. Celebrity humanity and relatability. In the world of entertainment, where celebrity culture often dictates a polished and distant image, moments like this backstage photo allow fans to see a different side of their favorite stars. Carrie Underwood's photo reminded fans that even the most successful celebrities are human. They experience ordinary behind-the-scenes moments just like everyone else. This humanizing effect doesn't diminish admiration, it strengthens it. Fans don't just admire Carrie for her vocal talent or her success, they admire her because she's relatable. She's someone they can see themselves in. That's the power of authenticity. When celebrities allow themselves to be vulnerable, even in small ways, it creates a deeper connection with their audience.